To apply loads to a model, the load types need to be already defined. With the second dead load active, from the text menu, select Loads, Load Definition. The Load Definition dialog displays. Because the additions to the dead load will be assigned floor by floor, from the Object Inspector window, select Story 1. In the Load Definition dialog, open the Surface tab. From here, select Linear Load on Edges. The Linear Load on Edges dialog displays. In the Values group, in the Z field, enter -10. Also, ensure that the global coordinate system is selected. Click Add. Select the Apply To field, and in the drawing area, select the floor slab edges. As edges are selected, an Object Selection dialog displays. Each time this dialog displays, select the object number labeled Edge and click OK. Make sure to pick the edges of the floor slab that surround the staircase as well. After the edges have all been selected, in the Load Definition dialog, click Apply. The drawing area updates with a visualization of the dead load. The process repeats for the second story. In the Apply To field, select the edges previously selected and delete them. Now from the Object Inspector window, select Story 2. In the Load Definition dialog, in the Surface tab, select Linear Load on Edges. The Linear Load on Edges dialog displays again. The values entered previously are inherited and will remain the same for the second story. Select Add and close the dialog. In the Load Definition dialog, select within the Apply To field. Next, in the drawing space, pick the floor slab edges to create a perimeter for the second story. Again, with each selection, in the Object Selection dialog, select the object associated with the edge. In the Object Selection dialog, click OK to confirm the selection. Note that the curved part of the perimeter is not included in this selection. Once all edges have been selected, back in the Load Definition dialog, the Apply To field has been updated. Click Apply. To apply a load to the curved part of the perimeter, in the Load Definition dialog, in the Surface tab, select Linear Load on Edges. The Linear Load on Edges dialog displays again. Change the Z value to -1, and then click Add. In the Load Definition dialog, clear the Apply To field. With the field selected, in the drawing area, select the arc edge. In the Object Selection dialog, select the object associated with an edge and click OK. Again, in the Load Definition dialog, the Apply To field updates. Click Apply. Finally, to define a load along the line connecting the ends of the arc, the Linear Load 2P will be used. From the Load Definition dialog, select Linear Load 2P. In the Values group, under P1, set the Z value to -10. And under P2, set the Z value to -10 as well. Next, in the Coordinates group, select within the A field. In the drawing area, pick one of the arc's endpoints. The Coordinates group automatically updates the A field and the B field is active. Select the second endpoint. In the dialog, click Add. In the Load Definition dialog, click Apply. Close the dialog. Defining loads for various shape perimeters that require different load values can be accomplished using the Load Definition dialog.